What's up everyone, how's it going? In this game we have Avely as our purple Zushi legacy player spawning on the west side of Himiyama. Over here on the eastern side we have our teal Zushi legacy player Defouy. Or defouy. Let's call him Defouy. Defouy? Defouy. Yeah, I like Defouy more. So we do have a little bit of a mirror matchup here between our Zushis. Both of them. Oh, wait a minute. A little bit of a difference there. We got the early wood for Avely. No early wood for Defouy. Other than that, very, very similar. Mill at berries. Deer, or not deer, sheep to mill next to the berries. House, mining camp, except over here for Avely, it's going to be village into mining camp. That's basically it. Like, it's essentially the same thing. Minor difference. One goes for the early village, which means that they're not going to have to worry about being supply capped for quite some time, since it does increase it by 40. Yeah, I think it's 40. Yeah, 40 villagers. So their supply cap is 50, as where Defouy, it's barely at 20. So Defouy will have to be putting down a couple more houses, as where with Avely, they don't have to worry about it for what, 2-3 minutes, which is really, really good, because that means you don't have to put down villagers on wood anytime soon, as where Defouy is going to have to transition into wood a lot sooner than Avely. I personally really like the early wood and going into the early village instead of going for the house, just because it gives you more cushion. It gives you a hell of a lot more wiggle room. Plus the village does have a garrison as well. So if there are any run bys, and obviously it's not going to happen in the Dark Age. Well, actually, I shouldn't say obviously, because there is a chance. I've seen a few Japanese players going for the early or the Dark Age Samurai. It fails horribly bad, don't get me wrong, because like your berry or your mill next to your berry is usually going to be pretty damn close to your town center. But they can kind of poke you out over here on the gold if they scout it out fast enough. Sometimes it's about 50-50 whether or not they do. Ooh, force drop off in the middle of construction for the meditation garden. For our teal Zushi, it's pretty good. Oh, let's see. Oh, yes, he does get it. He does get the second stone right there. So this is a really, really good spot then for Defouy. Gold, 2 stone, all the berries. Straggler trees and a couple trees over here maybe. So the wood income is not good whatsoever, but the stone is phenomenal. For Avely, let's see, he does, oh, same thing. He's gonna be getting double stone, no food, but a ton of wood. That's a lot of wood. But he's okay, so with Avely's position, he could potentially go up to like a 3 TC. Oh wait, really? No stone? Oh no, Avely. Wait, does that mean? Well, he's gonna get 1 stone. But oh no, Avely. That's really poopy for Avely. So he's gonna be getting a lot of stone, or excuse me, a lot of wood and a decent amount of gold. Meanwhile, over here for Defouy, let's see. Okay, there's the wood. Wait, why did it just jump in? Why did the wood just pop up? Okay, maybe it's just gonna pop up for him. Nope. Dang, that really sucks. So he should be getting 60 stone. Or not 60, 70, right? Is it 60 or 70? No, so it'll be 60. Dang, why is... Huh, interesting. So Defouy is going to be getting the 60 stone from his. So it's barely touching the stone right there. Meanwhile, Avely isn't getting it, even though his is touching both as well. Dang, that's a jip. That's a hardcore jip right there. I'd be pretty upset if I was Avely, not gonna lie. Like, if I go back into this replay as Avely, I'd be really, really upset. Even right now, just playing, clicking on the meditation garden. Fast castle coming through for Avely. And then we did have the second TC, third TC coming down, or second TC coming down for, I thought this was a town center, but it's the Jingning Tower. So we did get the Song Dynasty for defouy, which means the 40% reduction, or 40% wood reduction on non-military buildings. So as you can tell, where's your town center? Boom. Oh wait. Boom. 240, down from 400. So he's gonna be able to get a third TC if he wants, if he goes that route. I know there's quite a few Zushi Legacy players that actually do go into a third, or even in some cases a fourth TC, but we get a fast castle from Avely. And there are walls already coming out too, but wait, where are you? Where's the Shaolin monk? On its way. It will be able to torch those down. So let's see, what kind of vision does Avely have at the moment? He sees that he's already scouted out the entire map, so he knows where every single one of the relics is. I had to double check, make sure my mic was actually on. That would have been pretty funny, casting a game for 7 minutes and not having my sound on. Yeah, pretty amazing. Only the best could do that. So he is going way into the enemy territory, gonna try to grab the so these two relics are ones that I would consider safe relics for defouy. Ooh, what's going on over here? Scout getting shot at. So these are supposed to be the safe relics for defouy. These two, well, technically all three of these are pretty safe for Avely, not gonna lie. They're very, very good relics for him. But we are gonna get our first relic. As you can see, the UI is still bugged and does not tell us that it's been picked up. I think it's because this isn't considered a religious unit, like a strictly religious unit. Well, neither is the warrior monk for Russ, but it does let us know there. Second relic will be getting picked up. Third, fourth, and fifth relics are going to be walled. For defouy, he is sitting on 36 villagers and a single spear. Shaolin monks are able to like 1v5 spears, so do not be moving out with just spears. Oh, and it's a free spearman too that he got from the Jingning Tower. And now we're gonna see both players are in Song Dynasty, which means nice transition, or a nice transition should be coming out. 2 TCs are out for Avely as well after hitting Song in order to get that cost reduction. Wait, what are you doing? Just go home. There's no reason to fight the freaking scout. It's not like the Shaolin monk's gonna die anytime soon. 2 melee armor. They did get a recent nerf as well. They got rid of the 2 ranged armor that they previously had, so it makes them a little easier to kill, I guess, technically, but they still have body of iron, so it reduces any incoming range damage by 50%. 1 relic has already been checked in. Second one is nearly there, sitting on 3 monks. Those monks should be able to move out and start burning down the wall. Mount Lu Academy is the landmark of choice for defouy to age up into castle. Wheelbarrow's just about done for was just about to finish for him, and not really much else going on. 2 relics. Let's see, where are, ooh, that's a very easily killable granary that we have there. 3 Shaolin monks, a horseman, and now a lancer in queue for Avely. Defouy has 1 spear and that's it. northern sacred site is going to be captured for Avely, get a little bit more gold income. He does need to start focusing down these walls in order to get his third, fourth, even fifth. I get best case scenario is he gets all five. Well, actually, best case scenario would be four. If he gets all five, holy crap. But at minimum, you want three. Like, you really, really want to be able to get three. Okay, no, he didn't. Defouy didn't go up into a fourth TC. He's just, I mean, a third TC. He is just sitting on two. He's obviously still going to have that military, or excuse me, that villager lead, since he did go into a 2 TC a lot sooner than Avely did. Avely went into the fast castle into a 2 TC, as where with Defouy, he went Song 2 TC, and about 5 minutes later decided to go up into castle, which is fine. Walls are coming up over here on the south and southwestern side of Defoe's base. Little by little, this wall will get burned down. Where are the rest of your monks, though? Currently sitting on 5, yet there's one up here. Oh no, that one already moved out. Not entirely sure what that monk was doing up there. Avely's already fully scouted the map, so he knows where all the relics are, just by process of elimination as well. Like, he picked up 2, he knew that these 3 were there, so that leaves 5. And now the third relic does get picked up. Mr. Shaolin Monk? Mr. Shaolin Monk? Okay. This wall is getting burned down as well. The rest of the army should have moved over here. Or he's gonna... Okay, so he is gonna try to get the contested one. Or the other safe relic for Defouy. A little bit of split damage going on there on the wall. He needs to focus fire one segment. What, that's almost 300 damage done on that one. Yeah, 300 damage done on each one of those. One segment of the wall would have already been pretty much destroyed. Full walls coming up here on the northern side of Defoe's base as well. A little bit of attempted harass, 1 villager kill for Defouy so far. 2 lancers coming in, idling out a few villagers, able to get a second one before they get fully pushed away. But those walls are going to be very, very good for Defouy. Does he? Yes, he does have a gate. Okay, finally. Oh, there's a gap in the wall. And now, I don't know why it took Avely so long to pick up that relic, though. I really don't. He had it secured for over a minute, like that wall down for over a minute, and he barely decides to pick it up now. That should have already been home. But he will be able to secure his third relic. Fourth relic should be getting secured very, very soon as well. Come on, Avely. I know you have the multitasking for this. I know you have the micro. A little bit of an attack going on over here just outside of Avely's base. It's not going to be too significant realistically, especially since the relic has already been turned in. 3, 4th one, oh, 4th and 5th one are available for pickup. 3 monks down here. He has, why Avely? What are you doing, guy? I don't get it. I really don't. He's able to pick up the 4th and 5th relic right now, but he's like daydreaming. He does have its shift command. Okay, now send another one. Send another monk. Okay. Yes, there are monks being rallied in order to grab the 4th and 5th relic. So Avely most likely, actually he will be, because it doesn't look like Defouy is going to be moving out whatsoever in order to contest these. Within the next minute and a half, Avely will be sitting on all 5 relics. His passive gold income is just going to be phenomenal for the rest of the game. And he could even potentially go into pagodas as well. What is he sitting at right now? Oops, sorry guys. 29 villagers on food, 10 on wood, 4 on gold. That's basically all he's going to need, especially once the 4th and 5th relic do get turned in. Over here with Defouy, he's currently sitting on 76 villagers, 23 military, 13 crossbows, 3 horsemen, 5 lancers, palace guard, and a chukunu. Avely, 66 villagers, 23 military, just like his mirror. 12 crossbows, 6 monks, 3 lancers. Yeah, they're lancers for these people. Yeah. Chukanu and a scout. Ooh, the scout died for Defouy. 93 out of 140 for Avely, 107 over out of 160 for Defouy. So it, but keep in mind, 10 of those 10 of that supply is in villagers for Defouy. He does have the villager lead. Ooh, nice little, the wall didn't finish down here. What happened, villagers? What happened to you guys? You guys were supposed to finish that off. Are the village, there's a villager idle up there. 23 villagers are currently idled for Defouy. Okay, there they go. They are getting picked up. Villager is going to go down right here. Gonna try to postpone that wall up a little bit longer. These lancers need to get micro. There's a fight over here. Keep and there is a keep and an outpost attempting to go up right now for Avely, but that's going to be a lot of villagers going down. Total of 10 villagers have died for Avely. Horsemen are attempting to do a little bit of a wraparound onto the crossbows and Chukanu of Avely, but the keep does come up. The outpost will be coming up very soon as well once these villagers leave the keep, but that's a lot of dead units for Defouy while he was attempting to stop that. More so though, more than anything, are the amount of villagers that have died in the process for Avely while he was trying to get the keep and the outpost up. 13 villager kills for Defouy, 2 for Avely. That villager gap is gonna keep, oh, that's a lot of, that was a lot of free units though. That was a lot of free units. Was that 1 2 3 4 5? Yeah, that's gonna be 5 dead horsemen for free, just because the miss rally. I thought that was gonna be a proxy right there, but no. Ooh, lancers are able to come in over here on the southwestern side of Avely's base right before the walls do come up, and even before the villager was able to make it onto that side in order to see. More villagers are going to be going down. 60. Nice little reaction by Avely, but he will be losing a couple more villagers right there. And this villager gap is just going to be more and more in Defoe's favor until they start hitting the about 120 mark. 120 villager mark. That's when Avely is going to start creeping up or start catching up, unless he goes for a third town center, which I highly doubt he will, even though he is down 21 villagers, 19 villager kills for Defouy. So this is going to be huge. Like, the economic lead that Defouy is in is absolutely massive at the moment. Look at his farm economy over here. All 3 granaries are overlapping one another as well. Let's switch over to his perspective in order to see this. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's exactly what you guys want to do with your granaries, with your farms. It does look like there's a little bit of a gap though. It does look like there's quite a few gaps right here. So no farms could be put right there. You're going to be able to put one more right there, and that's it. Little bit of a mistake. It is what it is when you're trying to micro and macro at the same time, get everything going. It's understandable. Not everything has to be perfect. You try to make things perfect, you're going to start making more mistakes. You start making more mistakes, you're going to start losing more games. Just do the best you guys can. Keep that in mind. Nice little assault right here next to the fish, but there's too much of a front line for our Teal Zushi player. He is going to be able to push through. He's starting, he only has 1 Imperial Guard there, which is fine. You don't really want more than that. You currently want your military to consist of horsemen, just because the number of crossbows that are out for your opponent. But now the tides are turning little by little. Now that the palace guards are coming out, they are able to tank those horsemen just enough. This is the military you want as a, or that Avely does want though. Spear, crossbow. Spears to counter the cavalry, and then the crossbows to counter any type of armored unit. 2 Rams do make it onto the field. They were attempting to try to go after the keep. Villagers are getting pulled. That's going to be more and more villagers going down for Avely. 2 more Rams make it up, but defouy is getting pushed back. He doesn't have enough of a front line in order to buffer the damage. He's losing a lot of ground. He does have a better eco behind this, so he is going to be able to start pushing forward he's going to start being able to amass a bigger army in the long run, since he does have that villager lead. He does have the better eco. As of right now though, he is just bleeding units. More Rams are coming in order to try to get rid of the outpost, get rid of the keep, but defouy does need to start building up his army count. Avely's Avely's only behind 17 workers at the moment, but he does have a massive military lead, currently sitting at 49 military, 31 crossbows, 12 spears, 5 Shaolin monks, and a single Chukanu, where defouy is sitting on 100 villagers. So his eco is really solid right now. It's really good, but he only has 37 military, 38 now, 20 crossbows, 18 spearmen, 4 Rams, and then he has 2 nest of bees. Those 2 nest of bees are gonna do a ton of work. They are gonna unleash hell on the crossbows of Avely. He does need to pull back a little bit though. He can't just force engagements like this. By doing that, he's nice nest of bees right there. That was really good micro from Avely as well in order to pull those back, but he engaged way too soon. He needs to switch his crossbow, or switch those nest of bees over to the villagers, try to get rid of as many as he can. That's what he tried doing, but Avely did pull them back. These nest of bees are moving up way too much. Now they are under keep fire. One is definitely gonna go down, and just to the keep before the military even gets there to do anything. Nice nest of bee shots over here on the northern side of the second nest of bee goes down. Villagers are getting pulled again in order to deal with these Rams. Is that an offensive keep? An offensive keep is going to be attempted by defouy, but he doesn't have any military. These spears and Imperial guards, or Palace guards, are just moving straight into the back line in order to snipe off that nest of bee. It was able to get 2 shots before it died. All Rams have been cleared up by the villagers, and now Avely again is able to push back defouy. Even though defouy does have the bigger economy, he just has the better control. He has the better unit composition. There was no reason for defouy to push forward like he did. That really did cost them. There was a delete somewhere in the background. I don't know who did what died, what got deleted. These nest of bees, he's gonna donate more units though. Don't donate any more units. Shaolin Monastery is coming down for defouy. Yeah, those nest of bees, they needed to stay. His entire army, the entire army of defouy needed to stay back just a little bit in order to be able to maximize the amount of damage. He had enough spearmen there, or Avely had enough spearmen there to deal with the entirety of the front line of defouy. And defouy knew that, but he decided to attack anyways, which was just a massive loss. The nest of bees did get really good shots off on the spear, but not enough to turn the tide. And now an offensive keep is getting placed right. It's only a couple villagers though. 6 villagers, and these nest of bees aren't doing anything. Come on, defouy. What are you doing, my guy? Come on, move forward. These nest of bees have been pretty much absent for a majority of that fight. The entire front line for defouy has went down, and we see more villagers over here on the top right of the screen. Not entirely sure what they plan on doing. Let's exit this, check them out. What are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna try to steal gold? Yes, you are. And now the offensive keep is getting dropped right now in the face of Avely. This is gonna be a very good anchor point for defouy, but we missed it. A ton of villagers are going down behind all of this, and now Avely does have a huge eco lead. He was able to turn that round Turn that around in the middle of that fight. 106 villagers to 40. 44 villagers have went down behind that attack, behind that keep drop, and more are going to be more and more are going to go down too. There's 3 palace guards back here that are completely uncontested, just slashing away, killing villagers left and right. 53 villager kills. And on top of that, defouy has lost the front line. This offensive keep that he dropped will be going down. So not only did he lose his forward position, he's also losing the back. GG gets called, game goes to Avely. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.